Samsung's foray into the true wireless earbuds market has mostly been a successful one, and the company's latest in this segment are the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 that launched alongside the Galaxy Fold 3 and Flip 3 smartphones. Priced at Rs 11,999, the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 are technically the successors to the original Galaxy Buds that launched way back in 2019. But the improvements seen in this iteration make them a solid upgrade even over the Galaxy Buds Plus. Equipped with Active Noise Cancellation, Galaxy Wearable app support, Qi wireless charging, and more, the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 are an enticing offering. But how do they perform compared to their competitors, and do they offer comparable features to justify the 12K price tag? We're going to find out that and more in this review. Hey, I'm Dhriti and you're watching Digit. Before we delve into the review, make sure to smash that subscribe button if you're new and hit the notification bell to receive future updates about all things tech. Now, let's get right into what matters most, the performance. There's not much Samsung has divulged about the drivers used in the Galaxy Buds 2. All we know is that the earbuds come packing a two-way driver setup with one woofer and one tweeter. As with most of the company's audio devices, the Buds 2 are tuned in collaboration with AKG, a subsidiary of Harman owned by Samsung itself. As for audio codecs, the earphones support the SBC, AAC, and Samsung Scalable codecs. The Samsung Scalable codec is only compatible with modern Samsung devices, and it is pretty comparable to aptX, although aptX allows for widespread adoption across Android phones. We primarily tested the earphones with the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra and were able to use the Scalable codec. We did find a discernible difference in quality, but the difference wasn't extremely drastic. You should have an enjoyable experience with AAC as well. As for the sound signature, you get a sufficiently detailed and clear representation, but there's some coloring in favor of the bass region. We used a measurement mic from iSemcon paired with an adapter from SLS Audio to test the earphones using the Smart DI V2 software. Our finding was a downward sloping frequency graph, albeit there's a slight peak in the 8 kHz region that can cause the treble to sound harsh and some vocals to sound slightly sibilant at times. The bass response is exaggerated quite a bit, more so than it is on its more expensive sibling, the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. So the sound might get slightly muddy occasionally. However, it doesn't happen too often. Also, usually when the bass is exaggerated as much as seen on the Galaxy Buds 2, the mids suffer from considerable auditory masking, meaning they can get hidden or veiled due to the overbearing bass. But this is not the case here, since the tuning is done in such a way where the mids are properly highlighted. You can see that in the graph the mids are slightly over-exaggerated as well, so vocals and main instruments are still prominent in the mix. The treble quality is slightly inconsistent. At times it can sound nice and bright, but it can also get a bit too harsh sometimes due to the huge peak at 8 kHz. Instruments sound lively, sound separation is pretty stellar, and the soundstage is decent as well. The two-way driver does a good job at maintaining clarity and detail in the sound. Additionally, if you're using the Scalable codec, the soundstage opens up more and you get to hear a bit of extra detail in tracks as well. Moving on to microphone quality, the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 are equipped with 3 microphones, and we found that they do an acceptable job. The sound is picked up adequately well and is pretty natural, although the microphone does pick up a lot of environmental sounds during phone calls and recordings. The Google Pixel Buds A series and the OnePlus Buds Pro actually have slightly better performance when it comes to the microphones, despite being around 2K cheaper. Here's a microphone sample for you guys to listen. Hey guys, we're using the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro's microphone in a moderately noisy environment. Do let us know your thoughts about the microphone in the comment section below. As for wireless connectivity, the Galaxy Buds 2 are powered by the latest Bluetooth version 5.2. The connection was rock solid during about 90 to 95% of our testing period. At times, we did face some occasional stutters in the connection, but they were resolved in a second and didn't bother us too much. Additionally, there's hardly any noticeable latency when using these earphones, especially with the Samsung scalable codec. With the AAC codec, there's very little noticeable latency as well. There's a gaming mode that can be activated in the Galaxy Wearable app. However, it is part of labs, meaning it isn't fully refined yet. The app warns you that you may suffer from some choppy sound when using this mode if you're in an environment with a lot of wireless devices, which doesn't really inspire confidence. We hope Samsung can bring a refined game mode in the next iteration of true wireless earbuds they come out with. For now though, the latency is minimal and you can easily play games and watch YouTube without a worry. Priced at Rs 11,999, the Samsung Galaxy Buds2 are a feature-laden pair of true wireless earphones and come with quite a few features that were missing from the original Galaxy Buds. One such feature is Active Noise Cancellation. The Active Noise Cancellation performance is pretty decent on these buds and matches up to the performance delivered by its more expensive sibling, the Galaxy Buds Pro. Low and constant sounds are easily mitigated, however, the buds don't perform as well as say the Sony WF-1000XM3 at diminishing high frequency sounds such as mechanical keyboards, people speaking and more. Ambient sound is also available and users can toggle between 3 levels of ambient sound via the Galaxy Wearable app. We found the ambient sound unnecessarily strong at the highest level, so we advise you to keep it at medium or low mode. The next most appealing feature after ANC is Galaxy Wearable app support that allows users to access many features and tweak some earbud settings. The app lets you control noise cancellation modes, tweak around some touch controls, choose between 6 different EQ settings, perform the earbud fit test to determine if the silicone tips are providing you with a secure fit, use the Find My Buds feature, toggle on or off a few other modes such as seamless earbud connection, gaming mode and others. Now the app is pretty bare bones when it comes to control customizability. All you can do is map the touch and hold function to switch between noise cancellation modes, activate assistant, control volume levels or open Spotify. Now you can choose to assign a different function to each side, so we chose to add voice assistant control to the left earbud and noise cancellation control to the right earbud. If we would have chosen volume up or volume down on the right or left side respectively, there'd be no room for these other useful controls. We wish Samsung allowed us to control not just one but all controls including tap, double tap, triple tap on both earbuds. It would have given users a lot more room to customize the controls according to their preference. Within the Galaxy Wearable app, you can also toggle on Bixby Voice Wake Up and use hands-free assistant on Samsung devices by saying the wake phrase "Hi Bixby." While Bixby isn't the best assistant out there, it's pretty convenient for Samsung users who quickly want to make phone calls or send messages without tapping a button. The seamless earbud connection feature within the app, when toggled on, allows users to auto-switch between Galaxy devices without having to press any button. So you can go from streaming music on your tablet to picking up a call on your smartphone easily. The astounding part is that the earbuds can switch to any Samsung device nearby that is signed into your Samsung account, even if you have never paired it with the Buds 2 before, which is honestly pretty great, but only if you own more than one Galaxy device. If you own a Galaxy device, pairing is a breeze. All you do is open the case, bring it near your device, and you'll see a pop-up prompt asking you to connect the earbuds pretty much instantaneously. You can also set up a widget on Galaxy devices to quickly glance at your Buds 2's battery life and more. The Buds 2 also come with some new features that you can activate via the app. You can choose to toggle on ambient mode during calls to hear your own voice more clearly. There's also a lab section with some experimental features such as gaming mode, which we already spoke about before, and volume control by double tapping either earbud's edge. We tried controlling volume levels this way, but it didn't work reliably at all, so we see why this feature is an experimental one. Apart from this, you can switch between 6 EQ presets. However, we would rather much prefer a customizable EQ like on the Sony WF-1000 XM3 or the Jabra Elite 85T. Find My Earbuds is a useful feature, especially if you're someone who misplaces earbuds often. The earbuds will start ringing when you activate this feature, and you can follow the sound to find them. The Galaxy Wearable app is available for all Android devices, and Android users will be able to leverage most features available, but the Buds 2 are not compatible with the iOS Samsung app yet, so you won't be able to use any of the app features if you're an iOS user, which is very disappointing. We hope Samsung adds compatibility soon, but we don't really have our hopes up since the Galaxy Buds Pro that released earlier are still not compatible on the iOS Galaxy app. ANC and app aside, the Buds come with a few other features such as Qi wireless charging support for the case, Bluetooth version 5.2 wireless connectivity, mono earbud use where either earbud can be used independently of the other, and IPX2 rating. The IPX2 rating looks weak in front of most TWS earbuds these days, especially at this price range. The OnePlus Buds Pro, for example, comes with an IP55 dust and water rating, which makes the Samsung's IPX2 offering look puny in comparison. A feature we missed was wear detection that automatically pauses or plays music depending on whether you're wearing the earbuds. The battery life of the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 is nothing to write home about. With ANC on, the battery life is rated at 5 hours on the Buds alone and 20 hours coupled with the charging case. While TWS such as the Sony WF-1000 XM3 and even the cheaper OnePlus Buds Pro beat out these numbers, the battery life is higher than the Galaxy Buds Pro, which is rated at 18 hours of total battery life with ANC on. With ANC off, however, these numbers are bumped up to 29 hours in total, with 7.5 hours on the Buds alone, which is pretty decent. In our test, we got about 4.5 hours of playtime on the Buds alone with ANC turned on and the volume level set to around 60%. There's also a quick charge feature where 5 minutes of charging nets you about an hour's worth of playtime. The charging case can also be charged on any Qi-enabled wireless charger, including the back of some smartphones with reverse wireless charging, which is pretty convenient. The Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 are a departure from the design language of the original Galaxy Buds and the Galaxy Buds Plus. They resemble the Galaxy Buds Pro more with a clamshell charging case design. The Buds are available in 4 colors: graphite, olive, lavender and white. We got the graphite variant for review. All the color variants sport a white colored glossy finish on the charging case, and opening up the case reveals the dual tone design. The graphite variant sports a dual white and black tone, with the Buds being completely black. These Buds are also a lot lighter and smaller compared to the Galaxy Buds Pro and the Buds Plus. Each earbud weighing merely 5 grams, the difference is immediately felt. The earbuds are diminutive in size and fit inside the ear snugly. They look quite flush to the ear and have an incredible fit, only rivaled by a few other TWS we have tested over years. Plus, due to the small size and the lighter weight, you can wear these Buds for longer periods of time without any discomfort. The charging case and the Buds sport a glossy look, which looks slightly less premium than earbuds with a matte finish. The earbuds, as we mentioned before, have a phenomenal fit and do not budge from the ears even when you're walking, jogging, or doing chores around the house. There are also 2 additional pairs of silicone tips provided, so most people should be able to find a secure fit. Now, they do only come with an IPX2 rating, so we wouldn't feel comfortable recommending using these earphones when working out, especially if you sweat a lot. The charging case has a clamshell design similar to the Galaxy Buds Live and the Galaxy Buds Pro. The square-shaped case houses an LED indicator on the front and a USB-C charging port at the back. The magnets holding the Buds in the case are slightly weak and the buds could topple out of the case if you do drop it. Overall though, the Galaxy Buds look pretty decent with their dual tone action and have a secure and comfortable fit. The Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 are no doubt a substantial improvement over the original Galaxy Buds, offering better sound quality, active noise cancellation, and a phenomenal fit. The buds are smaller and lighter than Samsung's previous TWS offerings and are one of the most discreet earbuds we've tested because of how nicely they nestle into the ears. The earbuds also offer decent ANC performance and a warm sound profile with spacious enough soundstage. While there are some misses such as unreliable microphone performance in noisy environments, lackluster control customizability, and only an IPX2 rating, the earbuds are a pretty good option to consider under 15K, especially if you own a Samsung device. Using a Samsung device allows you to leverage a few Samsung exclusive features such as quick pair, widget control, and the Samsung scalable codec. However, if you're an iOS user, we would advise you to look elsewhere since the buds are not supported on the iOS Samsung app and you would miss out on a lot of features enabled via the app. Also, offerings such as the OnePlus Buds Pro, the Oppo Enco X are cheaper and offer comparable or better features in sound. If you can stretch your budget, you can also get the Sony WF-1000XM3 that provide much better ANC and sound quality at under 15K on e-commerce sites such as Amazon during sales. With that being said, we've reached the end of this review. Thank you so much for watching.